What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Poolside Chat. I know you guys have been excited. I know you've been waiting on this one. Yes, we are finishing up the USAPL Captains Tournament. Gary came back to beat me after I already beat him to take the hot seat. So this right here is for the Vegas trip. So you know what? Let's just get right into it. All right. If you haven't watched my other videos, what are you doing? Get back and watch those. You need to watch those. Pretty good matches. Because now this is 3 videos in a row with one individual. So, for anybody that hasn't seen them, we're continuing on with the USAPL Captains Tournament. And it was a heck of a tournament. So what he did is he got all the captains that came out, put them in a list, ranked them from highest Fargo all the way down to lowest, split it down the middle, and then he's sending 2 people, one from the high, one from the low bracket. I want to say second to the highest, and I shot pretty good. You guys probably should go back and watch those matches. There's some pretty good matches in there. So Gary, I already played him, ended up beating him pretty decent to take the hot seat, and then he took out the next opponent to get back to me, only to beat me. And I was not just gonna let that happen. Actually, I had no say. I did what I could. He got me hill. I missed a couple dumb shots, that's for sure. So needless to say, I'm not super happy right now. I am pretty pumped, little overly excited, if you will. And if you haven't, if you don't, or if you just don't remember, I was out late the night before. I played in a 555 and under tournament that was a qualifier for another big tournament. I didn't do too well. I lost, I won, I lost, I won, or excuse me, one lost. So 2-2. Didn't do too great, but the problem is I didn't get home until after 2:45 in the morning. Had to let my dog out, had to take care of everything, wake up, and then be out here by like 9 or 9:30 the next morning. And it's a 45-minute drive. So I am going off a whole lot of no sleep. So the fact that I came into this tournament just with I don't care, whatever, I kind of just was freewheeling, letting myself just do whatever I had to do. And it worked. It worked up until this point when Gary had to beat me to draw this match here. So, yeah, the winner of this is going to get a chunk of change from our league operator, and he pays the entry into the singles tournament for USAPL out in Vegas, and I guess it'll be in a couple weeks, middle of February, and he gets a pretty good chunk of change for travel expenses too. It was pretty healthy amount. So that all aside, y'all are caught up on most of what's going on. But it looks like Gary won the break, or excuse me, won the lag to get the first break. USAPL is alternate break. And we're fighting here. We are fighting. I don't like this guy right now. But regardless, I mean, I took him off his rhythm in the first one. I played a couple good saves. I came out hot. He just couldn't really get in stride, and he showed up last match. Excuse me. He showed up. He started to really kind of get focused. We didn't really take any time between the matches, other than I think I went and took a potty break, but that was about it. And he is running this rack, but the problem is he's not solving his 4-ball. He's just getting balls out of here. You know, he could almost just take that 1-ball and probably get the breakout of the 4 right here. And that's really about his only opportunity. So he's thinking about it. I don't know Gary. This is the first time I've ever seen him, let alone played him. From what I kind of gathered, He seems to be new to USAPL. I think he was saying he did play APA. Because he was asking some rule questions. He asked me to score. So he just kind of came off like he was kind of new to this. And I don't remember. I didn't check his robustness on Fargo to know how long he's been doing it, but just a little thin, but you know what? See, that's what I was saying. Like that angle of the one, I think he hits that firm enough, tightens that angle. I think it crashes right into my 14, opens him up. But regardless, he didn't leave me a whole lot, did he? The problem is he left me in a spot. It's hard to even play a safe. Guys, I got something. Got a frog in my throat. Just mute the mic for a second so I can just try to cough it out. Try to play. I don't know if I was going for the bank, if I was going for really a safe. Either way, the 4-ball's still tied up. I don't remember what he said. This was legitimately 5, God, maybe even more weeks ago at this point. You know what? It's probably been longer than that. This is February 1 when I'm recording this. This was like early December. Whew. Been a hot minute. Oh, brother, you gotta stay down. You can't get too excited and be questioning it. You jumped up like you got ants in your pants. That's what you used to always tell the kids. Where did that even, what memory did I just unlock to even say that? I don't know. Regardless, I think the 14 goes on the side. Obviously, I can't see it now. So I'm going to slow roll this. This is tricky. Because if you leave yourself a little thinner, you can take it off the rail, come back out, take the 10 to the top left. But I'm looking like, yeah, I'm looking at the angle. If I can make it in the right middle and get the cue ball between that field goal, the 4-8. Oh, that was pretty. That was a good shot because now this is just simple rolling. That was a good angle. Well done. So as you can see, Gary is a 485 to my 551 on this day. That is a 61.47 race. That is 14 points, which means one full rack weight. And taking that first does help. Does help. Gary with his interesting pre-shot routine for the break. Good head ball break at that. Solids look pretty good. This could get scary real fast. If he can see the 7, I'd be trying to stop shot on that because then that opens you up. If you can make the 5, go ahead and get that gone. If not, you've got the 3. Looks like you maybe even have the 6 to the top left. You know, I'd be doing a stop shot on the 7. If you can't see it, go ahead and take the 5 straight top and just roll it. Yeah, so maybe he couldn't have seen it. Oh, he got right in the 50-yard line there. Still not terrible. It's got a little angle on the 4, slow roll the 4. If if you can stop the 4, do a stop shot on the 4, then take the 6 to this low right corner, and then you should be able to leave yourself a couple options. But this actually works too. Okay. You guys hear me say it all the time. The camera angles are weird. It's kind of weird. Little bridging over ball, but Just treat this like a stop shot. Just punch it off the side rail. Leave yourself a nice, good shot on that 3. And then as long as you can draw a little on the 4, you're out. Oh, no. Dude. He pulled back more than he needed. He needed just to stop it. And I don't know if he was trying to draw. Obviously, I don't know. But he, anytime he starts to hit hard or he's trying to really kind of put something on it, he jumps straight up. He's got to stand up to see it. And it's not just him. I'm not blaming him. You see this all the time in lower handicaps or newer players. Oh, Todd, what was that? Oh my God. That was stupid. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, you can't see the 6 or is that the 6 down here? 4 ball down the corner. No, 7 ball, excuse me. I'd be taking the 3. Basically, you got a little cut angle, just top. You might need a little left, depending on the angle, just to come around that 10. Then take the 7, get you back up in the middle. And then you just have a little stun shot, little baby draw off the 4, and you got the 8 in the top right corner. And you have Todd missing a whole bunch of dumb stuff. Yeah. I don't know. I think you just hit it too thin. Hit a little thicker, maybe put a little left on it. So you just got to get this where you don't get behind the 8. Don't get behind the 8, I said. Ooh, boy. Okay, well. We gonna see what kind of draw he got. Unless he can go rail. If you go rail first, it's gonna throw it way too wide. So I don't know if he's got enough angle to cut it thin. You know, put the cue ball on the right and then put top right to come up towards that side pocket. Yeah, see, he's looking rail first, but if you really watch the cue ball, once it hits that 7, it goes real wide, real steep, sweeping shot. So it's almost going like second diamond on the head rail. You're not gonna leave yourself good. You're not gonna necessarily hit that and then go back up table like you need for an easier 8. Or even worse, do that. He had some pretty decent top on it that it I mean, but you're still, even with that ball hanging, you're a diamond and a half away from it when you hit the head rail. That's a real wide angle, which is why it didn't get where he wanted. He's joking. He's having a good time. I, however, am not. Dude just beat me. I'm out for blood. That's not true. I'm trying to stay calm. I'm trying to blow off the steam from the last match. Sorry. So now he's got a kick. I mean, honestly, he might be able to get the carom off the 12 if you just pound this thing. You just don't know what the cue ball is going to do. Boy, that was close. That was a close one. All right. We got it. Man, I don't think that 9 ball is wired. Ew. Oh. Oh, you stupid fool. I was worried about doing a stop shot and leaving it. So I was trying to do kind of like a stun run through where it just like hits and just inches forward a little. And it just rolled and left him wide open. This is going to hurt if he makes this. Don't. Oh, come on. What was that? 14 ball? Come on, man. Same team. 15-18. I don't like it. I don't like it. A good time for a break and run. But I don't remember. This match was forever ago. I edited it a long time ago. Come on, one. My break failed me. Get out from the 2, please. Thank you. Yeah, it's open. It's dry. Didn't leave him great. I mean, the 1 ball is hanging, but the 8 got in his way. I mean, truth be told, that's a pretty good safety break. So we're gonna see what he leaves me here. It's hard to say when tables are open and everything's literally open. Yeah, I don't think that works. Does he have enough gap to even see that? It'd be better kick him to the side rail for that. Plus, that cue ball's going right at that 8. Nope. Cue ball's going right at the pocket. All right, so he made a ball, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not worried about 1. Stripes look ever so slightly better. So we got to get out here. Just pull this back just a little. You see the 15. Stop shot it. Oh, I'm rolling it. I'm going to go ahead and get the 11 now. Oh, my God. That thing took off. I'm too close to the rail to try to even get the 13. Yeah, if you can see the 9, might not be a bad chance to get that. Just nice, easy, slow roll. It goes by the 10. Use the 10 as your out to get back around. Oh, just ever so slightly off. Dang it. It's my pocket completely. I mean, the 10 and 9 are blocking that from every which way. So he's down to 5 pockets he can use. I would, just because of where it's at, I'd start with that 4 ball, top left pocket. It's going for a 1 ball? Going combo 6-1? Yep, okay. You guys see that? This guy's a damn cheater. He's using performance enhancing drugs. Can't vape in here, man. It's against the law. And go ahead and take the 6. Like, what's it gonna leave? Like, you're gonna try to roll forward? Take the 3 into the right middle? Yeah, if that was the plan, you little underdone. So do you go ahead and take the 7? See, I think I would take the 7 with top just to get the cue ball around. Don't hit that 8. You're going to hit it hard enough that it goes 2 rails side to side. Don't get me wrong, that was a great shot. You know, if you go the 7, then you could have took the 3 to the low left, and but you know, the angle tricked me. He definitely had room there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can see the 2, but you're over the 7. You don't want to shoot that. If you want that angle, go ahead and just kind of give this like a little punch, just a little pop. Cue ball doesn't move a whole lot. Get the 7 to the corner. Ooh, like that was the shot. Pull back that power like half that. Because I mean, that 7 fired into the pocket. You don't need that. Just give it a little, but it would have been okay. Now he's got, I mean, he's still okay. But he's got a much thinner shot on the 2. So you'll take a little bit more control on your speed, because you got to end up behind that 4-5 to even have a chance of something here. Oh, okay. Well, the 8's still out there. That was a good shot, because now he's definitely got the out. Yeah, I don't think the 4 goes there. Same kind of shot like we were just saying on the 7. I take that 5 all the way up to the corner and just about as hard as he just hit that one. That way it goes all the way up, and then you have that little extra power to get to the rail, come back out, and then take the 4 to the top top left. No? Okay. Uh Hi, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Kind of in a very important match. We talk later. Thanks, bye. So yeah, he was definitely straighter on the 5, so good shot. Now he just needs to roll this straight up. 8 in that left side. I mean, don't scratch. Okay. Guys, this is hurting. Not a good start. What to do? What to do? Do you take it to the corner? Do you take it to the middle? You know, it's kind of it's a judgment call. It's completely makeable in both ways. He's got enough room off the side rail to cue it. I'm going to shoot it to the corner because it is a slightly wider pocket. Just because when you're at that side, that one side is covering some of the pocket, but looks like he's got a little bit more than a ball off the rail, so it should go on that side pretty easily. Just slow roll it. Good shot. Guys, he's 1 point from the hill. I'm not. So we got Annie's breaking. Gotta get some going here. Give me another one of those famous dry breaks. Let's go. It's game time. You know, one nice dry break. No, he's making something. Not terrible. Gonna have a little bit of work on either way you go. You know, the 13 and the 9 make it a little tricky on stripes. It looks like the 12 goes by the 13 to the corner. But if you go solids, you got to get a little bit of shape on the 4 and the 7. So what do you like and where do you start? Camera angle could be playing tricks on me, but I don't think he can see enough of the 10 to go ahead and start with stripes there. Looks like he's going to take the 12. If you can somehow hit this and leave yourself either the 9 or the 13, you're golden. I'm not going to lie. I'm not entirely sure I know what just happened there. He carried the 12 off the 13. Or no, he comboed it. So the 12 didn't go by. He comboed it. And now he is open. Stop shot the 9. 12 go up top left corner. Boy, howdy. Yeah, see, he doesn't have a stop shot down. And I'm telling you, I am telling you, if you're watching this, I know you've seen my other videos, and I cannot express the importance of a stop shot. It is the most powerful shot you can play in this game. Once you learn the stop shot, it helps when you have an angle, be able to stun and, slide the ball side to side. It just gives you a controlled option to play this game. It's so powerful. You have to learn it. Have to. So like I said, if he just did a stop shot there, he had so much easier of a shot on that 12. See, even that I overhit. I'm okay with taking the 5, but what are you gonna leave yourself? Like, you can pull back for the 6, you can try to just barely pull back for the 4 on the right side. Which that 3 ball it looks like that 3 ball gets in the way of the 4 on the side. This is not a good look. I mean, it's visually wide open, but the pattern. Look at this ultra long bridge. What are you doing? Just get over. Okay. Okay, so safe on the 3. Barely bounce that 3 out so it blocks the 12. Then you have the 8 blocking the 14, the 4 is blocking the 10. Play safety. There's a little bit of gap, a pretty good sized gap between that 2-3. So I was looking at her shortly there in my head thinking, can I just like hit it with a short little stun shot and just get the cue ball just to slide behind that 3? And I said, it'd be way better than that. Overshoot the 4 by a country mile because you haven't really made up your mind, and then rearrange the furniture and give him an open table. It's actually a better idea. Complete sarcasm. 12 left side. Should roll up, give himself the 11 in the right middle. Excuse me, right corner. Then that would give him the 10 in the left side. Roll forward, take the 14 low corner, 8 in the right side. Like, this is not a super hard pattern. Much easier than solids with that 2-3 where they are. I should have just played safe on the 3. I must not like the angle because, I mean, I was looking at it hard enough. For some reason, I didn't want it. Good shot. Nudge the 12. Where are you going? Nice. Yeah, see, I mean, I don't know. I just get the impression he's newer to the game, and his pattern work definitely could take some learning. Definitely needs to work on it. He's a heck of a ball pocket, especially right now. The guy is just shooting fantastic. His ball potting is very good. His cue ball control definitely is lacking. But when you're playing a guy who needs more balls and is missing more times, it's not looking good. He's already, after this rack, on the hill. I'm 3 racks from it. 2 racks from it. 3 racks to win. So I need him to miss. And just being in the spot of hoping your opponent to miss is not a good place to be. Not a good place to be. So now he's got to kick one side or the other. So where do you want to kick? Okay, he's going to kick long. I don't hate it. I mean, they're all about the same. Go side rig. Might need a little bit of spin, but either way, this is at least a good chance to... Oh, I was going to say a good chance to hit. Yeah, I remember that shot. I don't know if I hit it with some kind of weird spin or if the ball just rolled out. Could have just been a miss. But all I know is I had ball in hand. Wide open table, getting rid of my trouble shot, and instead I left him open. Good shot. Not like I've got a great chance here, but I need him to miss. And like I said, this guy's shooting so very, very good. So there's the problem. I need 41 balls before he gets 1. That's not possible. So I concede the match. I walk up, I shake the man's hand, I congratulate him, I say, that ain't possible. That's not going to happen. Let's just take that back. Ah, Todd, you're killing yourself here. So yeah, I shake his hand. I concede the match. I lost bad. I missed some terribly easy shots. My pattern was out of control. My brain was not into it. Like I said, I truly was extremely tired. I was already on after the effects of a second energy drink. I don't do those that many. If I do any, it's 1 a day. I was exhausted. My brain was wiped. I was livid from already giving him a chance to beat me the first time. And I was so deep in my head. Now, I hate to even say this because I try to be impartial to my opponents. I try not to bring drama into my channel. I don't want to be that guy. But when I beat him the first match to get the hot seat, he came to me and was crying that I got lucky, that I only won because he missed this ball. If he didn't miss that ball, he would have whipped me. And then he had to go play Lexi. He came crying the same story to me. She got lucky to even get to the hill. You know, she just shouldn't have done this or whatever. And then when he beat me the first match to draw this one, he was running his mouth between, doing the same stuff. And I don't like that. Like, dude, he already got in stroke. He was out shooting me every which way. And to just be a sore loser and then turn into kind of a sore winner about it, like, oh yeah, no, I'm winning now. So now he's all happy, joking around. It got to me. It got to me bad. And that is a side of the mental game, which I've always said pool is 80% mental, and it's something I need to work on. But man, this guy just dug a knife in my back and it drove me nuts. So regardless, and everybody watching was just sitting there astounded. So what just happened? Because this was my tournament. I shot way too good for way too long to not win. That drive home, and even for days after, weeks, I would say, I was hurting. I mean, mentally, I needed a break. I wanted to quit. I wanted to step away for a while, but I was like, you know, I got too many teams I'm running. I got too much stuff going on. I can't do that. But man, this one hurt bad. This was the closest I've ever been. I've made finals for teams. I've done other things. I did win a singles APA to go to Vegas in 22 as a 6. But man, this one just hurt. So thank you for watching. Thank you for enduring my pain along with me, because this one, even just seeing this, it just makes me, I can just feel my blood pumping. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys have not had to deal with something like this. And if you have, let's talk about it. Anyway, thank you for watching. As always, if you haven't watched these videos, I'm going to play some other videos here up in the corner. You need to go check them out. And if you guys are looking for a new cue, I just did a review on a brand new cue company called Carbon Cues. You should check that out on whatever other side that is. So as always, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we're going to come back with some Ultimate Pool. Brand new. See you soon.